I think a really important question to ask is, what should you expect from your lawyer? Number one, communication. I always tell my clients that they're always free to call me or make an appointment or even stop in to see me and talk about their case. Now, of course, I handle a lot of cases, and so there are times when somebody will call and I'm busy, but I always make it a point to call back as soon as possible, typically within 24 hours. I always feel like our law firm is always in constant communication with our clients and are always informing them of important details when we have them. Of course, there's always going to be, in any criminal case, there's always some, lag time when, we're just in process and there's no important details going on. We're just prepping for trial. But I think communications is really important between the attorney and the client. Number two is basic tenacity. Anyone can bark and be loud and say they're aggressive, okay? But an effective lawyer, a lawyer who understands how to get the most for their client, knows when to do that. There are certain times when you need to beat the drum and you need to let people know that, we're going to fight this one to the bitter end because it's the right thing to do. Absolutely. But there's also times you need to recognize when it's important that you want to, try and cultivate a relationship, let's work together and get to a resolution that's fair to everyone. And in my experience, I see a lot of my colleagues don't understand when to do X or Y. I do. Because I not only understand how to look at the law and exploit legal issues, but I'm also very effective in selling the person, making the prosecutors understand that we're not just dealing with a file. We're dealing with a human being and a life. And that what we do here today can have life-impacting effects on this person. And so I pride myself on being very creative in trying to use all my tools to get the best possible results from a person. Number three, I think it's important that you ask, when's the last time you went to trial on a case or filed a suppression motion, okay, or did an appeal? Because I know a lot of attorneys out there that will, say they do these things, but if you press them, you'll be surprised. Well, I don't know. Your attorney should be doing these things regularly. Again, I'm not saying you have to try a case every week or file a suppression motion every week or do an appeal every week. That's not how the court system works. But if if someone's basically telling you they haven't done a trial or done a suppression motion or done an appeal in years, well, you may want to ask yourself why they aren't doing those things, because those things are probably very necessary and important to fully, fairly, and effectively representing your clients